It's Brainwash with Dr. Tom and Guitar Picks with Brad Reaves, Doc Watson, Black Mountain Rag.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to switch guitars on this one.
Okay.
I don't think Doc played a Steve Morse guitar, best I can remember. You know, Doc, I think actually I became aware of him after I left North Carolina years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not quite sure. I think it was in one of the tunes we'll talk about later is Hot Tuna, their Hesitation Blues. But at one point, after getting deeper and deeper involved in acoustic music, and there were a few catalysts. John Lee Hooker was one of them. There was a song that I used to do all the time at jam. Says, "Make me down a pallet on your floor, make me down a pallet on your floor." It's just a nice, easy drop D fingerstyle song.
Mm-hmm.
And after getting more interested in that and getting an appreciation of that kind of music, well, the first time I heard Doc, it was like, whoa, there it all is.
Yeah.
There's the bluegrass picker, there's the blues picker, there's the Merle Travis on acoustic. I mean, it was all right there. Just hear that flat picking style in there. But Doc still is one of the best representations of that style. There's a friend of mine, I used to, when I was studying music at Western Carolina, I was there in the mid-'70s, and a woman there, a friend of mine, came up one day and said, I've got a friend that's a musician that I'm dating now, and he travels around, and he's going to be in town, and he needs a place to stay. Do you think he could stay at your place? And I said, yeah, sure. So he stayed at my ramshackle place, and his name's Jack Lawrence, and he came for quite a long time, and then would stay up all night playing guitar. And this guy could really play that Doc style. I mean, he had it down. And also, he introduced me to a lot of stuff like Django Reinhardt, and he would play New Grass Revival kind of stuff where it was sort of off the traditional map, but it still had that one foot planted firmly in the traditional style. A really technical player. And a few years later, he moved on. The girl moved on with somebody else. I graduated and with my degree in music, and took off, went around doing different stuff. And he turned up after Merle died as Doc's sideman. I read about it in Fret's magazine. I said, I wonder if that's the same Jack. I figured it had to be. Jack was from North Carolina, and there aren't too many people that could be Doc's sideman. But Jack's the only one I had run into that I knew personally that was ready for that. And so I went to a show, and sure enough, there was Jack, and Jack still lives outside of Charlotte, and he still plays with Doc, and he can still play. There's no doubt about it. He was a big influence on me because he would show me a lot.
Yeah.
He would spend hours showing me stuff.